Welcome to Occupy Louisville. This is a statement we read at the beginning of every single General Assembly. It says this: Welcome to Occupy Louisville. We make the effort every day to make this park an oppression-free space. For that reason, we ask that everyone here commit to nonviolence within this community. In order to prevent police and state violence in this space, we commit to keeping this park drug and contraband-free. If you are offered drugs or you are asked to participate in acts of violence by anyone in this park, you should immediately yell, "Mic check!" and draw everybody's attention to this individual. If you feel there is imminent threat of violence at any time or anywhere in the park, you should immediately yell, "Red light!" If you are under 18, we strongly encourage you to get a parent or guardian permission to be here. We cannot be responsible for you after 9 p.m. Lastly, we ask everyone to clean up after yourselves because this space is your home. This space is our home. Treat it that way. Treat it better than I also want to ask those that do smoke, with intention only, that you move to the periphery. You shouldn't have to rely on those that are allergic, don't like to smoke. You have to be the ones to always say, please don't smoke on. Be respectful of each other. That ends the opening statement. My name is Greg. Again, I'll be facilitating and doing stats. I'm Taco. I will be holding stats. We have someone doing minutes. And we have someone on time. Jesse does time. This is a special GA. We have special guest, Congressman John Yarmuth.
Start out with mic check.
Mic check!
Mic check. Let's do that again.
Mic
check! All right. As we reflect this weekend on the civil rights activist Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., let us remember that he had a dream. He dreamt that I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. 49 years later, his dream is close to being fulfilled. We are hoping to see his dream become a reality within our lifetime. The Occupy movement has a lot of dreams. We dream of freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. We dream of ending government corruption and corporate greed. We dream of a change where the people's voice is the government once again. The Constitution states, "We the people, not I the corporation." Corporations are not people. Congressman John Yarmuth has a dream also. His is to overturn the Citizens United decision by filing a bill that will amend the U.S. Constitution to get money out of politics.
Yay!
Congressman John Yarmuth said in a news release, "Corporate money equals influence, not free speech." The last thing Congress needs is more corporate candidates who don't answer to the American people. Until we get big money out of politics, we will never be able to responsibly address the major issues facing American families. And that starts by ensuring our elections and elected officials cannot be bought by the well-off and the well-connected. So in remembrance of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I would like to present Congressman John Yarmuth with this Dr. Martin Luther King Occupy a Dream Award for his dedication, commitment, and continued efforts to end government corruption and corporate greed. We also would like to state that the occupation does not endorse any political figure, but we can recognize them when they do something right. So in honor of that, sincerely thank you, Congressman.
David, yeah.
And I would like to say sorry for no frame, but we are the 99%.
We'd like to do a photo.
Thank you. Thank you all very much, and thank you, more importantly, for what you're doing on a daily basis. One of the things that I know you all realize, but I want to reinforce it, you have changed the discussion in this country. You've actually changed dialogue, the national dialogue, affected this presidential campaign, upcoming presidential campaign, more than you probably realize. This was going to be a campaign about a lot of different things, healthcare and so forth, and now it's only about one thing, and that's about economic equity, economic fairness in this country, and the huge disparity in wealth between the 1% and the 99. I made a talk this morning at an MLK weekend event, and I said, you know, it's amazing that one of the presidential candidates, Mitt Romney, had the audacity to say that economic disparities in this country is not something that we should talk about in public. We should talk about it behind closed doors. I mean, that's incredible to me when it's actually the most significant, most important issue facing this country. And you've made it that. You've highlighted it. It's top of the agenda. It's what everybody now says is is a top issue that they're going to be dealing with this year when they decide who to vote for. So you've made a huge difference, and I'm really glad that the Occupy movement has begun to call attention to money in politics. As I've been saying for years, Jasmine here has heard me say it. Anybody who comes in the office, whether it's the environmental movement, or gay and lesbian movement, or cancer society, you name it, but unless we all spend the same amount of passion as we do on our specific issue, on the issue of getting money out of politics, none of us has a chance. And I see it every day. I see it every day, the way money changes policy. And we're seeing it every day now on the campaign trail. $5 million, some guy in Las Vegas changing the election, billionaires everywhere putting millions and millions of dollars. The average citizen's voice is going to be drowned out by all that money. So we're going to keep working to change that. And you have given all of these efforts a huge boost, momentum, and thank you for it. Hopefully the country can thank you for it. Anyway, thank you for this great recognition. I truly appreciate it. And good luck.
Thank you.